must have big muscles. I can feel it in the way he's holding my hand.
Nettie, it's time for you to let go of his hand now. I would like to meet Mr. O'Finn.
Oh, how are you, Mr. O'Finn?
Fine, but I came here to see.
This is Miss Samantha.
Samantha?
Oh, my dear boy, have you been eating the right things?
Beg your pardon?
Well, bachelors very seldom have a healthy diet, cooking for themselves and eating out.
Amanda!
Oh, right. Mr. O'Finn, this is Miss Samantha.
How do you do, Miss Lucy?
Remind me of Herbert.
Who?
Oh, he was a young fellow I knew, but he's dead now.
I'm very sorry.
Oh, that's all right. I've gotten over it.
Glad to hear that.
It was 40 years ago.
Lucy, I would like to be introduced to Mr. O'Finn.
Yes, Mr. O'Finn, this is Miss Birdie.
How do you do, Miss Birdie? What's wrong? What's the matter?
Oh, I think I'm going to swoon.
Somebody get a glass of water.
Oh, no, that isn't necessary. Amanda said I mustn't. Not now, but if I do later, Mr. O'Finn, will you catch me?
I guess.
That's a promise then. Now, come this way. This is, this is Miss Elizabeth.
Hey, O'Finn, are you sure she's dead? She kind of looked like she was cold.
She's dead, all right. We would not have given her all those pretty things if she weren't. She was kind of mean when she was alive.
I'd say she's dead, all right. No pulse, and she's cold.
Oh yes, I realized that when I put my pearls around her neck earlier.
When you what?
Oh, well, we wanted her to look her best for the big occasion.
What occasion?
Receiving gentlemen, of course.
Of course, sure. All right, let's all sit down and talk this over. There's a phone, isn't there?
Yes, it's in the kitchen, right through that door.
Now, what I would like to know, Miss,
Hildegard, you may use my first name.
is what gave you the idea to call the police about this matter?
Well, the circumstances surrounding Elizabeth's death were suspicious.
Just what was so suspicious?
Well, it was just so sudden. Dear Elizabeth was in the best of health, and then around lunchtime, she started to act very strange.
Oh, yes. She got very pale. She started looking sick.
And she started to complain of cramps.
And then she just keeled over.
Did you call a doctor? Did anybody call a doctor?
No, we didn't.
Surely you could have seen the lady had some serious condition.
Well, we talked about calling a doctor.
You talked about it.
Yes, but then we realized that poor Elizabeth was already too far gone. We wanted to let her die in peace. You see, Mr. O'Finn, we sort of knew...
Sort of knew what?
That there wasn't any use calling a doctor. Elizabeth had been poisoned.
Did you all think she was poisoned? Why did you all think she was poisoned?
Well, what do you think, Mr. O'Finn? You're the detective. Do you think she was poisoned?
Dear lady.
Oh, do you hear that? He called me his dear lady.
We won't know the cause of death until there's an examination of the body. Now, I think there better be an examination.
Oh, but we already know.
How do you know?
Somebody had to die.
Eddie, please. It won't be any fun if we tell it for him.
What is all this? You all seem to know that she was poisoned. Well, like how she was poisoned, for instance. Well, somebody had better talk.
Oh, you mean the third degree?
With a bright light in our eyes. I'm first.
Why are you first?
Because I know more about the people in this house than anybody else. And I can tell Mr. O'Finn a thing or two about everybody.
Oh, she's lying, Mr. O'Finn. Lucy always lies.
Stop! Watch your talk, Mr. O'Finn. There's ladies present. Come on.
What is this all about?
place is a nut house. I've got to get out of here.
But maybe there's something to it, though. You see, they all seem to agree that this one was poisoned.
Not if they're all crazy. And I swear it's the live ones that ought to be examined. Oh, it's the boys from the morgue. I'll get it.
Was that what did he say?
He said boy.
Oh.
Hello, boys.
You got it for us?
Sure have, in the sofa over there.
Now, are you sure you know what you're doing?
Be easy with her. She's fragile. Oh dear. Don't you drop her, young man.
Oh, watch my couch.
Don't worry about your couch, Hildegard.
Oh my.
Oh, her hat.
Oh, watch her dress.
Oh, dear.
Oh, she can't breathe under that sheet.
Of course she can't. She's dead. But perhaps did you take your medicine today?
I ran out, Hildegard. I'm sorry.
Oh, Birdie,
I
what did
thought-
I tell you about that?
Well, I thought we had the same one, so I just took one of yours.
Oh, dear Birdie.
Oh, have fun, Elizabeth.
Oh, goodbye.
What am I saying? She might be having a good time where she is now, but I doubt it.
Lucy, you must be so morbid.
She owed me a week's rent. That's what I'm saying goodbye to.
Oh, don't you think it was worth it, Hildegard? We wouldn't have seen Mr. O'Finn without that.
Ladies, we'll get a report from the coroner. If there's anything about poisoning, we'll be right back.
You mean you are leaving?
There isn't anything for us to do. None of you ladies will answer my questions. Come on, friends.
Girls, we can't let him leave. We have made preparations.
Oh, yes, Mr. O'Finn, the preparations.
Oh.
You can't go.
Oh, but Mr. O'Finn is quite right. The police have no way for knowing for sure if it was murder.
Did you say murder?
Yes, that's what I said.
Even if the lady was poisoned, it could have been an accident or suicide.
It wasn't an accident.
Say, you sound like you know it wasn't an accident.
Well, we were kind of hoping.
Girls, I think Mr. O'Finn is going to need a little hint if we want him to stay.
Oh, yes. He's going to find out eventually. I think it's quite fair that we give him a little hint.
Okay, you've hooked me. What's the little...
There's poison in the house, Mr. O'Finn.
There is? What kind? Where?
Oh, on the shelf in the kitchen. Oh, we all know where it is. Rat poison.
Oh, rat poison. Arsenic. All the symptoms they're talking about sounds like arsenic symptoms.
Go get it, Kramer. We'll soon see about this.
Yes. We'll soon see. Oh, this gets more exciting all the time. I think I might swoon at any moment, Mr. O'Finn.
What's taking him so long?
Asbestos poisoning is the same as rat poisoning.
Got that?
Asbestos? No.
There's definitely
Asbestos
poison,
takes a long time to
but
be poisoned.
Not foaming.
was the can full?
It was about half full yesterday. I know it because I had to sprinkle some of it in the basement.
Hold on a minute. Elizabeth started acting sick about lunchtime. Symptoms from arsenic poisoning, begin showing up about half an hour to an hour. That means she could have ate or drank something before lunch. Did she?
It's a strict rule in my house that boarders do not eat between meals. They get enough for their money as it is. I cannot afford to be feeding them between meals.
But Hildegard, we all know how Elizabeth was about that rule. Yes, she cheated.
Mr. O'Finn, she'd always sneak a cup of tea between meals.
Kramer, go in the kitchen to see if you can find tea. See if there's a cup in the oven.
Oh, you won't find a cup. Elizabeth always washed hers.
Ladies, are you trying to make fun of me?
Oh, Mr. O'Finn, we would never make fun of you.
I'm beginning to wonder.
Will you hurry up in there?
You better not be trying to steal these biscuits.
Here's the can. Seems to be some kind of white powdery mix inside. Not sure if it's poison, but we can definitely have our chemists analyze it.
beginning to think there's a murder case here after all.
Seems that way, doesn't it?
Ladies, Brittner and I have come to the conclusion after examining the body, of course, that a murder was committed here.
Oh, a murder? I'm going to swoon.
Don't bother swooning, Bertie. We already told him that, didn't we?
How dare you, Betty? Mr. Oakman is a detective. We gave him a little hint, but he figured it out for himself.
Oh, you're right. Pardon me, Mr. Oakman. You figured it out for yourself.
They're torturing me, Kramer. Hold me back. I swear there'll be another murder any minute.
Oh, isn't he cute?
Stop it. I'll throw you all in the clink.
Wouldn't that be fun?
This is out of defiance of the law. Call the station and tell them to send the paddy wagon. I'll arrest a bunch of them for obstructing justice.
Oh, we're going to take a run. And I'm Elizabeth, where my best hat. Oh, what on earth will I wear?
I think I have some extras. It's okay.
Listen, man, losing your outfit is not going to do any good in this situation. Now try to calm down.
Calm down.
Maybe they're just trying to get your gun.
They're doing a good job. All right, ladies. Who did it? Isn't anybody going to confess? Well, you're certain of the murder. You know who did it.